Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the lounge. Glad to be here. I hope everyone's doing well today. Before we get started, just so you guys know, we're going to be starting the live event at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern instead of 6. Okay? There have been some changes, and yeah, so it's just an hour difference. So we're going to just create a new live event. We'll start it at 7 o'clock. I was going to use the other one, but I'm like, you know what? No, we'll just create a new one, and that way nobody's confused. Also, to let you know, if you ever want to come on and do any type of public speaking or talk about specific events or anything like that, you're more than welcome to come on and do the same thing. You just need to contact me and we'll set it all up. Send me, whatever it is to the email we have, which is loungingwithjohn@gmail.com. Send the email there and let me know what you want to do, and then we'll get back to you. Want to give a shout out to our newest subscribers. Thank you guys for joining us. I really appreciate it. We are slowly working our way to that 1,000, and we will get there. It might take a little bit of time, but we're going to make it. We're going to get there. My thing is all about staying positive and continuing to look at the positive things and not the negative things, not the things that make us feel angry or sad or all that stuff. So that's that. All right. So make sure you guys join us tonight at 7 o'clock. Now, let's move on to the main podcast here, because I haven't done one for a few days, so we're going to get started with our motivational podcast right now. So let's do it. What is up, my friends? Here we are on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. I tell you what, it is so nice out today. A little bit of rain. It's not raining hard though. It's more like a drizzle. It's still nice out though. I believe we can officially say winter is gone. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, you guys, give us a thumbs up if you will. And also tap on that subscribe button. Join us here at the lounge, where we are here to help people get through whatever it is that they're going through, really. It's all about support, being there for each other, right? That is what it's about. Tap on that little bitty bell right there on your screen to set your notifications, even though they don't work half the time. Come on, YouTube. Get it together, will you? It's time to step up your game and get them notifications fixed, because people's always saying, I'm not getting notifications. I don't know. It's not me. I promise. I'm not the one doing it. Okay? So, you got to take it up with YouTube. All right? Anyways, we're here to talk about a little bit more motivation. Something that maybe, just maybe, you can apply it into your life to help you get through something, right? Sometimes we talk about relationships. Sometimes we talk about business. Sometimes we talk about self-esteem. Because at the end of the day, what really matters the most is your happiness, right? I should feel good about you being happy, but you should feel good about you being happy. You should feel good about who you are and where you come from. We all go through life living these different adventures and different, lessons, right? I believe that life is kind of like a lesson. As you play the game, you learn as you go. Sometimes it takes a lot for us to learn. Sometimes we just continue to do things over and over and we just never get it. But hopefully, something will happen in your life to where you do get it, you do understand, and you do learn from it, right? That's what's important. That is what's important. So, here we are. Let's talk. I got the music gone. I turned it off. We're going to talk about something that everybody loves so much. Something that I think that a lot of people, and even I've done this. I've been down the same road. Okay, so this isn't me like being like, oh, well, I'm not one of them people, because all of us go through this. What is the one thing that when you hear it, really when you see it, you become happy? Money. Isn't that crazy? That money decides our happiness? Isn't that crazy? But it's true. You know, right now, I'm holding 2 bills in my hand. Now, if I didn't have these bills in my hand, how would most people feel? If this was the only 2 bills that you had, let's just say that you had $200 in your hand right now. You're happy because you got $200, right? Now, take it away. It just vanishes. Money's gone. What happened to you? Are you still happy? I hope so. And maybe you've already been through this. And maybe this isn't a problem for you anymore. And if it's not, then that's great. But if it is, well, hopefully we can help you look at things a little bit differently today. The one thing that people love is money. You can buy things with money. You can go places. But in the ethical view of it, it's not the way people look at it. People think money buys happiness. And it can. And it does. It does. But that's just because we look at it wrong. We look at it the wrong way. If we can find something to replace that happiness, whether the money's there or not, wouldn't that be better? Wouldn't you rather be happy that you're breathing, you're eating, you got the things that you need? Now listen carefully. You got the things that you need. I didn't say want. So I bet right now some of you, your mind's probably battling with you right now. Because you're probably like, well, I do need that. I do need this. Do you? Do you need every single thing that you're thinking of right now? Or is it just things that you want? You know, what I want is, I want my office to be completely finished and remodeled and the carpet in here and the walls done the way I want and all that. But I don't have that. But I'm happy. I'm happy because I have the things in my life that I do need. That's my health, my home, food, friends, family, love. And none of that comes with money. Now, in the course that I did on goal setting, the other part that we're getting ready to add to it, I talk about money in that course. I talk about how you can actually use a couple little exercises that will really change the way you think. And I'm not going to dive into the whole ethical side of it, but if you can picture yourself having the things that you want, that makes you happy, doesn't it? When you're sitting there and you're doing the daydreaming thing, you're happy because you're thinking about it. You're in the moment, right? So if you don't have them things, try to put yourself in the moment and just think about them things that you do want. Now, of course, it's going to come with you needing to, set goals and all that stuff. But one of the things that it said on a report that I was reading was that if you take a bill, okay, now right now I've got a bill in my hand right now. It's $100 bill, okay? But if I change that and I grabbed out, which I don't know why I'm doing that, but if I grabbed out a $1 bill, okay, but I think of that being $100, in my mind, I'm going to feel better about it. Right? So, stop letting money control the way you think. Why don't you control the way that money makes you think? Change it around. Go to the bank. Now, this is another, and it works. It works for most. Go to the bank with a $20 bill and get 20 ones. That's a pretty, kind of a thick wad of cash, right? And don't spend that. Keep a hold of it. Put it in the, in a drawer by your bed or whatever. And every day you wake up, grab that wad of $20, right? And picture yourself, with having $1,000 and really convinced I've got $1,000 here. Now, you're not going to spend it, obviously, because it's not going to spend to be $1,000, but that's not the point. Think of it being $1,000. Okay? That is going to completely change your mood. Because now you're thinking that you've got more money. You're better off. Which really, you can be happy with $1,000, $100, $20, $1, no dollars. But you've got to be a strong person, and you've got to create a system that works for you. I've seen all kinds of systems online of different ways you can go about getting around being sad and angry about not having all the money that you do want. Technically, you could have that money. Now, I can tell you things that you can do that will help you get there, but you are the one that's actually got to figure out what you got to do as far as, with your goal setting and all that. Again, this is why I speak so much on the goal setting course, because we dive in and we break it down very specific, step by step, on the goal setting because, and this isn't a promotion, to get you to go and do goal setting, but I'm just telling you that when you have goal setting in your life, okay, and you learn to better set your priorities, all that makes a difference. Money can be so evil at the same time that it can be so good. So evil. Every day people are being killed over money. A lot of money. Thousands of dollars. Even today, there's still people out there that are, doing all these horrible crimes just to put that money in their hand, to make them feel better about themselves and to buy their way through life. I don't want to buy my way through life. Do you? I don't. I want to earn my way. And I think you do too. And I know some of this might be, you might be thinking, this guy's crazy. But I don't want to see you ruin your life over money. I don't want money to destroy you or your family or your friends or your relationship. Don't let money be the main reason that you're motivated every day. Yeah, we got to get up. We got to go to work. We got to pay the bills. And, part of that involves the motivation of going to work. And it's because I got to make that money. But that's just survival. That's you surviving. And that's your way of surviving. I always tell people when they talk about, they hate their job, they don't like it, they're not happy. You know what I tell them? So change it. You know what they tell me? I can't. I can't find no other job anywhere. I don't believe that. I believe you got to make some changes in your life. But once you do that, you'll find that happiness. You'll find that job. That is why money is so tricky. And a lot of marketing companies, they love using money as their niche. Right? They love using money as their niche to get you in. To get you in. The whole time that I've ever spoke about goal setting, I never put money on top of that. Because goal setting, it doesn't have anything to do with actual money. It's got to do with the success in your life. But a lot of marketers will get online, and I know you guys seen these videos on YouTube. There's the one that I see a lot, and he's talking about, I got this new car here, and he says, now, people had messaged saying that this car isn't real, so I'm going to show you this car is real. And he walks over to it, and he opens the door, shuts the door, and then, walks away from it. He's in this garage. And he said that car is because of the business I'm telling you about. And then he talked about, $250,000 was made, in a month. So he uses money, the happiness, because of money and success, he uses that to buy you in. You want money. You want that new car. You want that new house. You want that $250,000 a month. So you drop in. It's their niche, and it works. It works. If I went today down the street here to a car lot, I could Photoshop, create a video of me standing in front of that car, of me sitting in that car or whatever, and then use that with the story about how I'm earning all this money and how quick it is. And what do you think the odds are? Pretty daggone good. Money is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's bad to feel good about money. If you're making money and you're making a lot of it, good for you. But don't let that control you. Don't let that drive you to be the person that you are. Money should not be what decides who we are. If anything, don't let it become you. Don't be a walking dollar bill. Don't be a money magnet. You can be rich and wealthy at the same time of being a good person. I know some people, they got money. They're out working, busting their butt every day. And some of them hate the world and they hate you if you're getting it any different than them. It's a battle. People battle every day because, oh, that guy, he's getting money and I think he's cheating his way through life because he's getting it easier than I am. Don't let that be you. And if you are that person today, you can change that. You can still have all that money and be a great person. You can. So hopefully this podcast will help you out with that. You know, I always tell people if you want to have money in your life, there's nothing wrong with that. And if you start earning a lot of money in your life, there's nothing wrong with that. And sure, it's going to make you happy, but just don't let it be what controls your happiness. I see people around me all the time. And if they don't have the money and the materialistic things, they're not happy. You know what? I could be broke right now. Okay? And I'm going to be happy. One, because I love the person that I became. And I love my life. And I love my friends. That includes you guys. The money will earn its way to me. Said that backwards, didn't I? Because I'm not making my first priority being out there to earn money. That's not my main priority. My main priority is success in general. And if people think success means money, you're wrong. So I hope this, I hope it helps you. I hope that you can understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not a professional psychologist or anything like that. I'm just me. Just trying to be a motivational person for you. And I hope you can apply this in your life. I hope that you can treat people good around you because you want to, not because, not for any other reason. And I hope that you're not one of them people that look down on others because they don't have what you got. I hope that never becomes you. Because if it does, at some point in your life, you're going to realize you did all that for nothing. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to listen to this podcast, and I hope that it can help you in one way or another, and hopefully you can apply that into your life and it will help you out. If there's everything you would like me to discuss or what my opinions about or like me to speak on, just let me know, and if I'm able to, I will. If I know enough about it, I'll speak on it, and if I don't, I'll find someone. I want to remind you to join us tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, right here at the lounge. Oh, yeah. We got a guest speaker coming in, going to do a Q&A. You can ask Steven some questions. He's a book author, a wonderful person, and we're going to give a book away, maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Tap on that little bitty bell that doesn't work half the time. But, hey, give it a shot. Come on, YouTube. You got this. We would like to remind you to join us here at the lounge to help us to continue to raise awareness for bullying. Whether you're a victim or a supporter, together we can change lives all around the world. So tap on that subscribe button and become a lounger today. And help us help you. Help you.